What's up to my favorite bunch of beauties? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is going to be my makeup basket for the week of August. What's today? The 6th. So my makeup basket for the week of August the 6th. I did not do a makeup basket last week. And I put up something in my community saying why I did not do my makeup basket last week, but I am doing one this week. So I am not going to even go over the stuff from 2 weeks ago. I'm just going to start fresh with the stuff I am using this week. And I have some new goodies that I am putting into my rotation this week. And of course some of my older ones, and the new stuff that I am using. I'm starting with my complexion products, and I feel like I'm too far away, but I'm starting with my complexion products. And I did pick up a few things from Beautylish and from Friends Beauty, and I used a pro discount with Friends Beauty, so that helped a lot. And I will say all of this stuff was purchased in like towards the end of July, because I am now on a 2-month no buy. So past the stuff that I still have coming in, there will be no purchases for August or September, but we will go on. And the first thing that I have is the Yummy Skin Blurring Balm Powder. And this one is in the shade number 7, because I have the shade number 8 and it's a little bit too dark, and I did mention I was going to pick up the shade number 7. I also picked it up, so this one I got from Friends Beauty. From Beautylish I picked up because Friends Beauty was out of stock in this one, so this is the universal shade. So I picked that one up from Beautylish. I picked up her Yummy Skin Glow Serum, and this one is in the shade Juice Boost, and it looks like that. And we'll just kind of swatch it for you. It is indeed a serum, sort of like primer type of situation. Firming face serum is what they call it, but I kind of use it as a primer. So it goes on like that, and it just kind of gives your face a little bit of a glow. And then you just put your foundation on top of it if you want to. I'm assuming you can use it alone if you want to. But yeah, pick that up. I also picked up the Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint, and I got it in the shade number 11. And you can see the shade here, and I did use that today, and you will see that in my Monday morning makeup. You will also see this blush. Yeah, but that's not from Danessa Myricks at all. But I did pick up 2 of her blushes, and I picked it up in the shade Jubilee, and I picked it up in the shade Rose in Brunch. And this one I've used, no, Jubilee I've used, and it's really pretty. So I think that is pretty much it for the new things that I picked up. I already owned, but I'm using this week from Danessa Myricks, also the Evolution Powder in the shade number 3. My highlighter this week is going to be the MAC and Black Panther. This is the Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and this is in the shade Royal Vibrancy, and I do have that on today. I am going to be using as a bronzer, and I did use today the Chanel Healthy Glow Bronzing Cream. I have it in the shade Soleil Tan Deep Bronze, and that is the packaging. And this is upside down. And then this is the bronzer, and I did use this today also. And as far as I know, this is the darkest shade, and it is a subtle bronzer on me, which I like. Two more blushes that I am going to be using today are from Lethal Cosmetics, and these I picked up when I picked up my last palette that I made for myself. And this is in the shade Pansy here, and in the shade Carnation here. Two lipsticks that I have here, and this is just random because I forgot to pull lipsticks for the video. But the one that I have on today, both of these are MAC. And this is in the shade Taupe, which is what I have on today. And I picked these up during the lipstick day sale, so they were half price or 40% off. I can't remember. I think it was 40% off. And this is my absolute favorite MAC lipstick of all time, and this is Flat Out Fabulous. And I missed it the last time they had like a sale on MAC lipsticks, and it sold out on me, and I was determined I wasn't going to miss it this time. So that is it as far as like complexion and lips. I will jump into my palettes, and the palette, sorry, my eyes itching. The palette that I use today, and you will see in my Monday morning makeup tomorrow, is the Pat McGrath Labs Mothership 11 Sunlit Seduction. So yes, we did get her during a glitch, so I got 30% off of it. I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose palette. I have not pulled her out in a while. I will admit that I did use her one day last week when I actually did makeup. I have three relatively new palettes from MAC, and these are the Connecting Color palettes. This one is in the shade Unfiltered Nudes, and that one looks like this. I think I have used this one before. This one I just picked up at the end of July, and this one is in the shade Hi-Fi Color, and this one is gorgeous. I was not going to pick this up at first, but then I saw this shade here, which is a duochrome, and that is the shade, I think Starry Night. I think that's Starry Night. And also Carbon, which I have never owned Carbon from MAC, and I heard is like the best black eyeshadow ever. So I wanted to go ahead and get this palette. And then another one that I've had for a while is called Future Flame. And you can see why they call it Future Flame. And that is actually 5 palettes, but during the week I have feelings about what I want to use during the next week. And I also pulled out the Too Faced Born This Way, the Natural Nudes, because I have not used this one in a while. And then I pulled out the Natasha Denona My Dream palette. I pulled this out after I watched a video from Tanya's Beauty Box. And this is what this palette looks like. And I believe that that is it. I believe that those are the products that I'm going to be using for the week. Of course, you know, this remains unchanged. My Prolonged Wear Paint Pot and Contemplative State for my eyeshadow base. The Kosas The Big Clean is my current mascara. And in the beginning, I did not like this mascara because I felt like it was too thin. But I think that was because I was just opening it up for the first time. It has thickened up some, and I really, really like it. And I also like the fact that it's a clean mascara, because when you got stuff going close to your contact lenses, you want it to be as clean as possible. I'm just wiping it off here. My little situation with the way things look sometimes is kind of getting to me. And it has a bunch of goop on it, so. But I wanted to show you what the brush looks like. And it's a little curved brush, so it almost looks like the shape of a eyelash. So with the curve going up and like a smile, I use it with the top, and the bottom part of it I use at the bottom. So that is that. And I have like a bunch of eyeliners and stuff that I just keep in my makeup basket every week. And that's not going to be changing. So I have like a selection of eyeliners and brow products and that type of stuff. But that's it. That is my makeup basket for the week. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and don't let your day be a waste of makeup. Bye.